crazy sights and sounds of one gamer taking home a winning title and a lot of money. eGaming is out of control, and the trend has made its way all the way to Arkansas.
In fact, it's big business, and it's becoming more serious each year. It's now an official sport. It's AAA-sanctioned sport in Arkansas. And tonight, Jay Burr, he looks into the sport that is eGaming.
Video games used to be simple, and it all started with the original Nintendo system. You were in control of the action on the screen and those graphics. But now, it connects the world and allows for hundreds of players to play simultaneously around the globe. In fact, eGaming has become big business. In 2019 so far, the gaming industry has had revenues of almost $37 billion. The amount of data used, 96 petabytes. That's enough for over 35 billion copies of the original Super Mario Brothers. Most gamers nowadays started with humble beginnings.
Smash Bros. is like one of the big ones. Probably say Mario Kart.
I personally love Pokemon. That's my jam. Definitely rode the Destiny wave with everyone else.
What was a hobby and a way to pass time with your friends has now become a full-on sport.
Because it's starting to become a serious matter.
Oh, very much a sport.
There are tournaments that have big-time rewards now.
Your Fortnite World Champion!
I think it's like grown like a whole lot. Like recently with the Fortnite World Cup, that 13 or 14-year-old, he won like what, $3 million? Yeah, which is insane. I was dreaming of having $20 when I was 13 or 14 years old.
The state of Arkansas has taken notice by making eGaming a AAA-sanctioned sport, handing out trophies and everything.
I think it's amazing, especially for like kids who like do this all the time.
It's basically a sport, but on computers, instead of just running and hurting yourself.
Now, the way it works is there are 3 different games in which players can compete in. Rocket League.
Basically like race car soccer.
League of Legends.
5 teammates on each side defending towers. It's more of a capture the point thing.
And Smite.
Kind of the same concept as League, but you play as gods and deities and champions of every pantheon.
Players compete in each game and score wins for their team, just like any traditional sport.
Oh wait, I got 2 awards. I can place one.
And just like football or basketball, there's plenty of strategy and cooperation involved.
Sometimes I tell them how they kind of should be playing, because I've played the game for about 3-4 years now. But yeah, I'll teach them how to build or tell them what they need to build and why.
There's a lot of coordination, a lot of teamwork. Which characters do you use that will help you for this scenario, or they might not help you for this scenario?
So there's a lot more to it than just going in guns blazing.
All right, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Dragons!
These student athletes put in a lot of time, practicing at least twice a week, but it doesn't end there. They also practice at home.
You don't have a good grasp of the game until you've spent at least 200 hours playing the game.
But also, like on-the-field sports, students have to maintain their grades in order to participate. But according to Jacksonville head coach Alexis Smith, it still hasn't quite gained the respect it deserves just yet.
It's been a little difficult to have people take us seriously, that this is an actual AAA sport. This isn't just a hobby or something for, you know, them to do. It's not a club. It's sanctioned by the AAA. It is an actual sport.
I feel like once we get into actual tournaments and not just scrimmages or practices, I feel like the talk about it will get a lot bigger.
Esports is taking off, and even colleges are now building facilities dedicated solely to esports. YouTube and Twitch have made watching professional gamers more accessible.
I see this becoming the next big thing, honestly. I don't see why this couldn't be something pumped out on ESPN years from now.
But for now, here in Arkansas, esports are serious, but not too serious just yet.
Just have fun. That's all we're about, is having fun. As long as we have fun, we all win.
Right. As long as you have fun and make money, we all because they're making a lot of money.
When I was in college, they didn't offer like a Pong class.
Well, I just remember the days of Pac-Man, and I was pretty good at that.
Yeah, how much did you make on that?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
crazy.
It is crazy.
$3 million
But you know
teenager
what?
for playing a video game.
Wave of the future. It's just how things evolve and change. I mean, at least they're doing something that's not, you know, hurting them or hurting someone else.
Okay.